Let's fucking go, boys. Let's go.
One question only. What do you think of the thoughts of LG?
Who's FaZe's coach? RJ.
Okay.
I think LG.
RJ the Sloth Bear.
That's all right.
You just had to do the English accent. You had to ruin it.
How does that ruin it?
Because you're not very good at English accents.
That's not that bad.
That was terrible.
No, dude, no. The very first moment I met Lottie, she told me what her name was and said it obviously in her accent, and I said nice to meet you and responded in that accent. She literally went, "Oh, are you Scottish?" And Ton just started laughing. I was cracking up and look, I have an okay English accent.
I think you got played. I think everyone was being sarcastic, but
no.
We got baited.
The entire chat thought someone else was casting. There was oh, Momo's casting with Benson now. Who knew? That's exactly what happened.
Couldn't sound further away from Momo. That's for sure. But obviously, we just had one of the greatest, if not the greatest, CWL Open event ever. Up next, America, it's your turn. We head over towards Anaheim. The crowd will be twice as big, but will they make twice as much noise? We wait and see. Anaheim is always a fan favorite event. It's one that every time anyone asks you, where should I go? I can afford to go to one event every year. The answer is always Anaheim.
And and I say we as Americans as a collective, we just need to steal 1 or 2 chants. Even if we just add the build up of Simp when he was using the snipe of the and then he hits it and then he explodes. Even if we just steal that, it'll be so much better. That'll be a massive boost. So just help us out.
I'm so glad you
steal 1 or 2. You don't have to steal 20 of them because obviously the Europeans, they just pull crazy stuff out on the fly. They instantly get 2,000 people to join in on whatever. We don't need all of that. It would be great if we could, but we need to start somewhere. Just steal 1 of them.
I think we just send out emails. Hey, were you at London? No, you were. All right. Well, here's a plane ticket down.
Here we go.
That would work pretty well.
I would 100% be on board with that.
That would be insane. That's how you turn that to the next level. Sheesh. Imagine that. Anyway, game number 1 underway. Some bad blood between FaZe.
I'm not really sure yet, Damon.
What result will we see here in Columbus, Ohio? Probably well. Good start for FaZe. Of course, it is going to be that frequency hardpoint. First hill, so much chaos, but a good.
FaZe the fuck up, boys.
As much as FaZe could possibly ask for. Now you got LG going for a bit of a map spread. A couple players maybe going on a pinch, trying to hit it through the base. So far, none of the gunfights starting, but now the trades come in. FaZe out on top for, early on. Slack tries to slide in. His teammate was not with him, so no trades come in for the side of LG, and this is best case scenario for FaZe. Everything going their way. A bunch of players getting kills. Celium even is creeping up on some score streaks, but he's got a ton of players trying to hunt him down. He peeks out to the left,
this whole time.
Finally get a wipe. Well, I say wipe. They got to find Zuma. Finally, they drop him. Asim, of course, was there with the grapple quickly. But LG at least a couple points on board.
FaZe will be happy with that. They get themselves a little bit of a lead. Nothing massive, about 15 points. But more importantly, they control the spawns for the second hill. Now it just comes down to winning the first wave of gunfights. It's a good start for John. Zuma drops, but still spawns in. So not the end of the world for FaZe. They, of course, are in the hill for now. Slack with a double. Here a look at Class's perspective. Unfortunately for him, he drops, selling with 3.
That was piecing right now.
We were talking about that. We want to see kicking it up a notch. 6-1 off the rip, but of course, it has been a full effort for the FaZe clan. And honestly, he's looking for the next Slack, though. Able to shut down Celium. Now it's about just trying to stay alive inside the hill. LG, they're trying to search for it. They got all 5 players nearby. And a lot of the kills starting to go their way. And it looks like enough get dropped for them to get inside the hill. Can they break through, though? It looks like they might have just enough, but again, it's just trades on trades on trades. Non-stop on this second hill.
Yeah, this is a rivalry game now. After their match in London, FaZe definitely will want revenge, and they'll want to do it in emphatic style. They will want a 3-0, and they will want to make LG pay, if you will. Good second hold from FaZe, gives them about a 50-point lead now. As we rotate, it's LG fully set up, and that transition from P2 to P3 can be so difficult. FaZe already falling like dominoes. 2 kills for Gunless, 1 for Formal. Great start to the hold here for Luminosity.
Obviously, we saw the Optic Gaming approach of pushing up players aggressively. LG taking a more passive approach, but they are getting all the kills. They got just, double Maddox trying to lock down these lanes, and you can see the impact. Gunless able to pick up 2. He had the help from his
Big
team, and he's not even taking bullets. You can't even connect with him. He's just winning these gunfights for free. 75 away, and Gunless will have some streaks.
That's just the effect Gunless has, right? You're down almost 50 points to start, and the next thing you know, Gunless has held a hill for a full 50 seconds. I mean, look at his hill time now. He's close to some streaks as well. the gunless factor. Only be able to earn those streaks, so that be the big question. He's on a 5 streak right now. He's milked the entire time. He just needs 10 more points. Will he get one last tick here? No, he won't. An EKA would be enough, or the kill itself. Gunless, just doing gunless things.
The only thing you wanted to not do is feed a kill to gunless, and he just gets one for free, slides out right in front of him, and now he's just going to wait for it. FaZe is getting this time, but he might be able to get the kill. The lightning is going to force players inside. The kill's in front of him, but he gets taken down just in time by Zero. The trade just a little bit too slow. So
Nick is still not having a
lightning.
good game,
They
dude.
don't have to worry about any more streaks. They've been in this hill this entire time, and Zuma may be heating up just a little bit. He's on a 4 spree.
As you said, FaZe still on the hill, 24 seconds left. Tech 5 boost is used. However, Seam does go down. Zuma still waiting for the push to come through from LG, but it's a pinch and didn't see it coming. Scraps has done wonderfully well to find 2. Can't find the 3rd. Now the rotational fight's already coming through. Cillian re-challenges. He gets himself 2. And to the point you made, Chance, this is exactly what we're talking about. That type of performance from Cillian, and you're getting it again here, 13 and 6.
I have no idea, Mitch.
He's playing extremely well. Tempest out as well. Could maybe earn some streaks here if he's good with it.
Well, Scraps doesn't want him to earn anything. Scraps just instantly with
feel
the
like-
team kill, but I guess the good news is
know.
they're
I feel like
inside
they
of the hill.
kinda
The War
have to,
Machine
you know?
Good enough to find Classic. Of course, he's working on some score streaks of his own. If not selling him, it might just be Scraps. Just needs the 1 EKI. Just needs help with the kill on Formal. There it is. He's got the Lightning do the same thing. You get the Hellstorm. Now it's just about the gunfights. He just needs the trades. Just needs a bullet. Can he get one? He gets the kill himself. And of course, inside the hill, he's just trying to go on a rampage, Ben.
Oh, that's such a good cut as well. The way he recognized instantly how to push through the middle of P1 just to try and get behind LG, buying his teammates a little bit of time as the hill was still contested. FaZe really playing very, very well. His turn now to shot punch 129-83. Obviously, I mentioned Classic at the start of the game and how we did want to kind of maybe highlight him.
I mean, I don't think it really takes that long to settle with a new person, to be honest, Damon.
8 and 12, 18 seconds hill time. Here's a quick glance at his perspective. And again, Chance, if you see any of the small things going wrong, no, mention them.
Nick's turning up.
I'll try to keep
Go,
it in the
Nick.
back of your mind. So far, so good. It's worth pointing out, just no KNs, right? You got Zero running an ICR. No one else, I think, has had the KN at all, unless I've just missed it in the kill feed. But you got specialists coming out from Gunless. That means it's going to be very tough to get in through this back door. And of course,
I mean,
sitting inside the hill, they only have to worry about
I think
one
team
entrance for the
chemistry
most
can
part.
help,
Now the move FaZe
but
is
I don't
just
think
trying
it's
to
like
plug
a
their way in,
huge
but you
part of
gotta
the
deal with
game to
Gunless.
where, like,
He picks up 2. You talk about what Classic
I don't know.
doing
In my
right or
opinion,
wrong,
I've
it
heard
doesn't
that,
make a
or not
difference.
heard, but like,
Gunless on a 5
I know
straight
that you
slack
can
low.
win
He's looking for the
events,
slam,
even
but
your first event with a new team.
maybe not so much. Cellium is able
I
to
think
beat
about like Slasher with Rise, you know?
Left. I don't think he necessarily needed to invest that there. They'll give up the scrap time. Now it's about the rotation. As long as number 5, Zuma, isn't able to cause too many problems, they should be okay. Select, of course, does have the grab time to either re-break the hill or just keep hold of the hill. Dances and darts with one of the FaZe players down low. Drops down. Nice gunfight from him, but his teammates need help on the hill. It's currently going to be contested. Player on balcony. Scraps is going to use the Hellstorm. Select will fall. Have they found an
I
opening?
mean,
Maybe
I don't
in
think a
LG's
lot of
second.
players
Doesn't
really
look like
hate
it's
other
just yet,
players.
because John has still done a good job of holding window.
But
But
this may
Sellian
be,
again
like,
heating up.
I don't
It's
know.
worth mentioning. I'm hearing Zero get very loud, hyping up the young teammates.
Slack does come in though, but he can only find one. The Sog not good enough for 2. Cellium's gonna shut him down, but now you got John, the cleanup crew, in for the trades, and he's 100 off of some score streaks of his own. LG, they need something or someone to try to help them blow open this game, and John might be the man to do it. Just looking for one more kill. He's got the Sog. There's the Lightning. But again, this is just to kind of contest what Scraps has as well. You got a streak for either side.
To rotate through towards the final hill of the second rotation. 155, 144 advantage FaZe. We knew it was going to be close.
Oh no.
But that's a terrible lightning strike. Zuma will fall, as does Scraps. And now, if you're LG, you have a free break. John will invest his just to add a little bit of salt into the wound. LG should be able to control this for at least a little bit of time.
What the
unless
fuck?
Asim is able to put that grab slam to good use. Scraps trying to make up for the mistake earlier on. A double for him, and FaZe just break straight through.
On the list of things that don't make sense those past 30 seconds are towards the top. It's a lightning strike that is a double team kill. Then you also get lightning strike by the opponent. 10 seconds later, you're inside the hill. And it seems like all is well and good. And of course, John did not get that next Hellstorm. So a lot of good
It's
things,
some
I
shit just
suppose,
rotated
going
there.
the way of FaZe, but now it's about that rotation. 3 bodies for LG inside the next hill. No one for FaZe is quite nearby as Scraps gets cut down as well, but Asim might be the man to make the play.
Yeah, it is. It has to be. The grab slam can be so lethal on this first hill if they, or the LG players, stack. This could be a free break, and he's thinking about it. Fly straight in, only finds one, instantly traded out. Is anyone else from FaZe able to collapse in towards the hill? Well, Gunless is going to make sure that isn't the case for mid-map. John watching the FaZe spawn. LG down just 20 points with 40 seconds left on the first hill.
And this might just be a specialist battle towards the end, because you got Selim who's about to have the Tempest, Zero about to have the Purifier, and Formal and Classic have each of theirs, and Gunless might even get the War Machine. So who can use them better, and when do you want to use them as well? Because LG, if they can even get a hold towards the second rotation, which huge gunfight right here, Zoom is able to find 2, just trying to keep FaZe near that side of the map as they break through and extend their lead. So honestly now, pressure's on LG. You're going to have to burn some specialists. You got to get a good use, and here's the Vision Pulse.
Oh, Pulse is going to be used, as you mentioned, like with 2. You still have 2 more specialists. Scraps has earned himself another War Machine at 26 and 16. There's a double for him. Can he find 3? Has Gunless one shot, and Scraps, he's a confident man, and he's going to challenge, and he's going to win the fight as well. War Machine now out. LG could be in trouble, but you hear the trophy rattle off. Scraps has to just wait for teammate support to come through before he can even think about trying to push. Eventually just chalks that one up. Wants to take the gunfight with his gun. Why? Because he can shred just like that. The flank from Formal, though, is that going to be enough? He finds 2, still phasing the hill.
Extra health, Zuma's gonna have it, and he's gonna need it, because LG, well, they were surrounding for a moment, but Formal eventually gets caught out. Now you got Zero locking down the front phase. 25 seconds away, this game is theirs. They can win it here, so LG, they're forced to at least contest. I don't think they quite got enough. They gotta get a body in the hill, and LG, well, if they don't get in, it's gonna be over. Zuma can find 2, Scraps gets the final 1, and no one for LG is near the hill.
And that was such good discipline from Zuma. He didn't turn around when the hardpoint was contested. He earns himself 2 for his efforts. LG, they have to just at least touch their hill. I don't think the tick is even going to count, so it's going to be a foot race on rotation. It could come down to just a 1v1. FaZe is already in the hill. LG ran through it, and FaZe steal it. A beautifully played map from FaZe Clan. You said heading into it, you weren't sure if FaZe could win 2 hardpoints again. That is a great way to start the series.
Yeah, and I thought the bounce back would have been frequency too. I mean, again, for LG, I think towards the start of the year, they used one ICR on it, which Zero ends up bringing it out against them. But then they switched to the triple-matic setup. Then they had a Rampart for one event. Then they tried the KNs. Now they're back, I guess, to Old Faithful, to what they had just before the Rampart kind of came into effect. But, I mean, I guess if FaZe beat them once on it, they can beat them again. And that's a game where, honestly, FaZe tried to give it to him, too. Scraps, when he double team kill with the lightning strike, I was like, they're trying to hand this game away, but then they just continuously clutched up.
You called it perfectly. That 30 seconds was just, didn't make any sense. A double team kill with a lightning strike, then 2 other players go down, and a lightning from the other. So essentially 5 players
Snap,
dead.
I don't even know.
And then FaZe just
Dude,
walk into
did
the
anybody
hill.
else
Say,
like
right,
hate
well,
the?
you don't want the time.
We
We'll
need the
take
maps
the time.
going,
We're
boys.
able to hold it.